Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. In the last episode we cleared up another couple of remaining loose ends, and I have just a couple more now. But I think this will not take very long and we will be back to Lost Lace this episode. So, as I finished the last episode in Sinner's Road, decided to do a bit of exploration around here. And in Balwater... Oh, before going on to Balwater, let's just go call on Styx, since we're just one screen away. Oh, that's another thing. So the Ascendant's Grip. If at the moment I'm holding the right direction key and nothing else. If I release the right direction key, she slides down the wall, and I can stop sliding at any time. So what I thought that with the Ascendant's Grip I couldn't slide down. I had to keep my fixed position, and that might be a disadvantage in some cases, like against Nyleth's bullet hell. And I was completely wrong. It means you can choose whether to slide or not. While you stalk through the black ravaged world, more souls will I grow. For the promise of what my mistress will become, I will toil always. Thank you, Styx. Oh, that's interesting. Game actually shows 10 is the maximum of those we can hold. And what's the third tab? Is that quests? Why is there something new there? There isn't. But why was there a red dot? Bizarre. Anyway, is that the... Yeah. I'm confused now, I think. Yes, this is the way to Balwater. It's just below that night. So, one thing about this zone is obviously the maggot water makes it rather unpleasant to explore, and that might be why some exploration that I could have done much earlier in the game... Oh nice, that trap took out one of the enemies. Some exploration that I could have done much earlier in the game didn't get done. There's actually a secret here if you go under the wall, which you can only do by submersing yourself in the maggot water. Not the most pleasant of activities, but it is here. Okay, it's another of these needle indoors. Another Weavenest. Weavenest Murglin, and it has that another of those. Okay, can't open this. Got to go down. Drops us straight into more maggot water, just in case we hadn't already had enough of the stuff coming in here. I could have put on my Wreath of Purity for exploration, but if I had done, it wouldn't have mattered. Doesn't open from this side. Ruined tool. Curious. Remains of an ancient weaver implement broken and inoperable. A craftsbug of high skill may be able to repair it. I wonder who that could be. I have some ideas. Now, what's this do? Not sure that that did anything. And, yeah, that was clearly going to be breakable. Sister Spider sat between salt and stone. Build those tools of brilliant mind imagined. Aid us when our silk has waned. So I guess this side room was just for that bit of lore? Okay. Maybe this opened the door over here. Yes, it did. Okay. So I think that's all there is to this zone. The question is, who can repair this tool for us? Well, I've come to the deep docks because my first thought on seeing that... yes, I know I've placed a map marker. I'll come to that in a moment. My first thought on seeing that was the Forge Daughter, who is just over here, yes. No, this is the way to Lace. She's one floor below. I always get my floors in this area mixed up. Forge Daughter, within an old Weavenest I discovered a weapon. Though much damaged by age, I believe your skills could see it restored. Oh! An impressive tool, that, and a fine challenge. We can reforge the weapon if the price fits. Oh no. No! I thought we were done with craft metal. There is one more in the game. At least one more. A weapon from a long distant past. We can combine the Weaver components with our own mouldings to repair the tool. Well, I'm not short of money, but the last craft metal could be anywhere. So, again, my policy with things like that, with the craft metal, the last mask shard, if I don't find them by the end of this Let's Play, that's okay. I don't especially need to show everything in the game. I don't need to show what happens when you get all the mask shards, because we know what happens when you get all the mask shards. You have 10 hit points. Presumably an achievement as well. So I'll just accept not finding everything, most likely. Depending on how much suffering Lost Lace causes me, I may have more sessions where I come back and do more exploration. Before everything is over. Can you just die, please? Ah, yes. That's why I placed the map marker. I found another of these. It's... Oh, no, you're void as well? Okay, you were easy to kill. It is, or rather was, a Chardrillard. One of the last enemies we needed for the journal. Where are you? Yep, 2 more needed. Since the last one of those we found didn't respawn, I'm going to guess that Chardrillards never respawn and I have to find 4 unique ones, but let's just go to the nearest bench, which is not far away, to confirm that. And then I have nothing left to do, so that I know about. So we will go back down to the abyss. May as well try and get up to 800 shards before doing so. But yeah, that is the spot where it was. It is no longer there. And with that, we are at 93%, missing one mask, presumably one spool, could be more. No longer missing any silk hearts, so just these two things. That would put us at 95%. Missing 4 tools, one of which... Did we find out the colour? I think it may have been red. I think it may have been the missing red tool. One of which can be reforged from the ruined tool we found. The others, I just have no clue where they are. So I'm going to accept that this is as far as I've got. I'll definitely continue playing the game in my own time, of course, and probably eventually find the remaining things, but that's not good material for a Let's Play, I think. Just wandering all over the world and recording little chunks of video when I find something. It's hard to fit that into half-hour episodes. And also, it just makes the most sense for the final boss to be the last thing I do. The final boss and then the ending. That is a much more satisfying note to go out on. So... apologies if you were hoping for me to get 100% or see what all the things are. There may be other Let's Plays out there that do that. But for me, for now, we're heading to the abyss. Okay, I've got a decent chunk of time to make some attempts on the boss this episode, so let's check if the loadout is what I want. I think it would be interesting to take Vault Vessels. So, yeah, Vault Vessels and Tax, why not? Polyp Pouch is good, Druid's Eyes definitely, and I want the Reserve Bind. Ascendant Script doesn't matter for this fight, but what yellow tools would be good? What does Luck to the Bearer mean? Sure, I can try it. See if it does anything. Yep, let's go with this. Ah, the music. It's so good. Everything about this fight, the music, the atmosphere, really, really gets you pumped up for the climax of the game. Underestimated the range of that. Oh, really? Oh, and what was that? Wait, that blue thing must have been the dice. I'm not sure what they did, but... Oh, really should have... Oh, really? Only 32 shards used, though, not a huge amount. And Phase 2 lasted decently long that time. I'm hoping we may get to see Phase 3 this episode. Surely there is a Phase 3. Definitely a fun fight. I'm definitely enjoying this. Enjoying feeling myself getting better, even if, you know, even if I don't do the best every time. Yes, the dice meant I only took 1 damage from a double damage hit. That is actually really good. Oh, I think I knocked her out of the circle of things. Okay, I'm thinking that Vault Vessels are fun, but not the right thing for this. And yeah, before defeating her, I almost certainly will have to go back to the above world to refill on shards in between episodes. That's fine, and that will give me the opportunity for a little bit more exploring and maybe finding something I missed. If we're lucky. I would certainly like to find the last... well, don't know if they're the last. I would certainly like to find 2 more Shardrollards to finish the journal, and then I can show what happens when you do. But for now, we're fighting Lace. Ah, I always underestimate her diagonal. Did it again. Oh, really? Oh, I just stepped into her, and I had the reserve bind still as well, I think. Yeah, and it's using close to 100 shards per attempt. That's fine. I'm only doing this for 8 more minutes. And we have the craw thingy giving us much easier. Not doing so well right now. Oh. Oh, yeah. Phase 2 is not only really chaotic, but I'm obviously making it harder for myself by trying to think about casting tools as well as dodging. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but as I said, I want to see Phase 3 once this episode. May or may not manage that, but it's what I'd like. And we have 2 more chances. Didn't have any space to escape from that one. Oh, we did it! Phase 3. I mean, that can't be the end, right? We gotta fight Lace and Silk at once. Ah! Or that? What? Yeah, I would rather not have been at 1 hit point when that started, but wow! Oh, I love this fight. I love this fight. Okay, there is a phase 3. That's what it looks like, and this is going to be an amazing and tough challenge. And in between episodes, I will go back to these areas above to refill shards, do a little bit of exploring, see if I can find anything more, but, you know, it's at this stage, I'm not holding out much hope. I think we're just mainly going to be down here fighting Lace from here until the end. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.